we are back with another Malifaux report. This is a 30 Soulstone scrap. The matchup is Seamus, who's brought along a pair of bells, Molly, Madame Sabelle, Grave Spirit, which is attached to Seamus, and the Necrotic Machine, which is attached to Molly, versus Nicodem, who has a Grave Spirit as well, Dead Rider, Punk Zombie, Rotten Bell. What's his name? Mortimer? Yeah, Mortimer. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Seamus has Destroy the Evidence. So we've got evidence marker there, and then back there. Seamus also has Stake a Claim on that forest. And Bodyguard on Molly. Nicodem. Is that you deploying those two guys?
No.
Go ahead and deploy them. You can go ahead and deploy them, that's fine. He has a line in the sand. So there's a dynamite marker inside this nifty homemade building that one of our friends made. Then a couple more along the center of the map. Then he also has Bodyguard on Nicodem and Army of the Dead, which I think requires you to have more models on the table.
More models than what I started with.
More models than what you started with. Not super hard, especially when Reser on Reser. So it should be a very interesting game, a lot of competition for corpse counters, and should be a lot of fun. So we'll see you after turn one. Alright, turn one is passed with not a whole lot going on. Chris saw not a single crow, except for the one that he cheated in. That was the one I was thinking of, with Mortimer to get a corpse counter for Nicodem, who then sat on it because he didn't draw a crow for any of his castings of Arise or Reanimator, and just kind of ended up sitting there. Dead Rider pulled him up, ironically cheating or flipping double or triple moderate, so he had to take 4 damage and take 2 because of the Grave Spirit that's attached to him. No objectives worked on this turn. My crew just kind of shambled up. I walked up my bells using their 8-inch walk and lured a couple models. It was really, really exciting. Seamus was able to walk up onto an evidence marker, so he's going to try and nuke that next turn. And should be pretty interesting. So we're going into turn 2. Alright, we are at the end of turn 2. Need to probably change that on my turn marker. And it was a pretty eventful turn. Nicodem came up the board a little bit. He was able to summon a Flesh Construct after Mortimer created another corpse counter. He tried to paralyze Madame Sabelle, but I was able to cheat with my 13 of Crows, unfortunately, to stop it. A bunch of models over here tried to take out this Rotten Bell and did 3 wound store. Seamus, after getting his vigor imbued, climbed up this cliff, ran over, and took a shot at the Dead Rider, and was only able to do weak damage, so was not able to kill it because the Dead Rider was at 6. So he's down to 2. So I'm kind of all in on this here. Play up here because Seamus is a little exposed, but if I can win initiative, it should be pretty good for me. I abandoned my evidence marker to do this as well, so it was a pretty big move. So we are now going into turn 3 with 2 dynamite markers activated, which Chris did this turn with the Dead Rider, and no evidence destroyed.
That was amazing.
All right, so turn 3 has come and gone, and an eventful turn it was. Seamus was able to kill off the Dead Rider with a shot from Live for Pain. He was able to Undead Psychosis Nicodem, which ended up not doing anything because I was stupid and forgot to summon a Rotten Bell next to him. He then walked down here to hide away from Nicodem. Madame Sabelle is surviving the onslaught of the Flesh Construct, which is pretty impressive. This Bell over here survived a shot against a Punk Zombie, who, despite having a plus flip, only hit weak damage. I was unable to kill this Rotten Bell because Nicodem decayed her and healed her. So Molly and the Grave Spirit, or the Necrotic Machine, sorry, they were ineffective against them, so we're going to see how that goes next turn. Another Punk Zombie was summoned, which is back there, and Mortimer's still hanging out over there. I was able to get my evidence with that bell. The dynamite count still stays at where it is. So we are now going into turn 4. Alright, we have finished turn 4. Unfortunately, it had to be the last game because Chris needed to go, but it was a good game nevertheless. This turn, the Punk Zombie unloaded and took out my Rotten Bell and my what's it called? Necrotic Machine. There we go, that model. With either of them getting their actions, which was very rough. I got a slow to die action, but it wasn't quite enough. Madame Sabelle killed off the... Is this there? Yeah, killed off the Flesh Construct, but then Nicodem was just able to summon another one, so that might have been a blunder on my part. I possibly should have just had the Bell lure her away and fix her up. Seamus tried to slit jugular the Flesh Construct over here when Chris got a lower hand, but despite Soulstone flips, was unable to get a second crow for another attack for one of his 3 attacks. He got it off on 1, but not on the second or third. Molly did absolutely nothing, and that Bell over there hits Molly, but didn't do anything. And the punk zombie down under here, sorry about the finger, destroyed the dynamite. So we ended the game. We left off the game with Chris having 3 dynamite taken out, with me having 1 evidence marker destroyed, which really didn't do anything. Sorry, the last part of that video got cut off there because I had too much stuff on my phone. So yeah, that was pretty much the end of the game. It was going to be pretty interesting, we think, going forward. The Flesh Construct was going to beat up on Seamus a little bit. The Punk Zombies were just doing a number on me. I just couldn't kill them fast enough without using Madame Sibel. I probably should have had Madame Sibel over here to work on them. I had a couple not so good flips. I had decent casting flips with Molly. It's just I didn't cheat them higher, and Chris was able to resist the damage spells, so it didn't really work out well in my favor. But it was a very good game, and we're hoping to do it again soon. So we've got another game coming tonight. I think it's going to be Colette on Pandora, so it should be pretty interesting. So see you all later.